Hello everybody, Tiago here. Today I'm going to show you a couple of very interesting South African snakes. They actually mimic each other. One is quite dangerous and the other one is completely harmless. It's actually one of our only snakes that has no teeth, but it has quite an interesting defense display. We'll see if it demonstrates it for us or not. Let's start with that one, with the harmless one. Warm ourselves up a little bit. Here we have a Rhombic Egg Eater. Magic snakes. Look at that. And it's called a Rhombic Egg Eater because they think that these markings on the back are kind of a rhombus or diamond shape. You can see that it's almost got a V on the neck there. I'll show you the comparison with the Night Adder just now. There's a perfect, look how well behaved the snake is, giving us a perfect display of its defensive behavior. Looking extremely impressive. And can you hear that hissing? That's simply made by it rubbing its scales against each other. It's like sandpapery texture that it's got. You see how it's got that black lining to the mouth, so it looks very impressive and venomous. But it's completely harmless. But any predator approaching this snake in the wild will get freaked out, just like people do, and think that it's something dangerous. But there's no teeth whatsoever. This is so great, man. Look at that. It's giving us a perfect display. These snakes eat only eggs their whole life. It's pure diet is eggs, and they consume the eggs by swallowing the egg whole and sawing the eggshell with protrusions in their throat and swallowing the contents of the egg, and then they spit out the eggshell in a neat package. I still find it incredible that a creature can survive for its whole life simply on the contents of an egg, not even the eggshell. There we go. The tiny egg eaters actually eat gecko eggs. As they grow larger, they start eating birds' eggs. And this is not a massive egg eater. They can get up to around a meter, these Rhombic Egg Eaters, and at that size they'll manage chicken eggs quite easily. Oh, this is just so beautiful, this defensive display, hey? Wow. Okay, I think we got that one for now, hey? Let's let this little snakey relax. Let's pop you back in there for now. And look, it just wants to get away. Oh, amplified hissing by the snake tube. That's pretty cool. Okay, the next snake, which looks very, very similar. I guess we could have left the egg eater out at the same time, but let's just focus on this guy, the Rhombic Night Adder. You see, it's also got similar diamond-shaped markings. This is a special one because it's got joined diamonds on its back to the egg eater. This one hisses by blowing out air, but it's not doing much of a hiss for us at the moment. It's not super defensive. Oh, there we go. And it doesn't do that same spiraling motion that the egg eater does. Now this is an adder, but not a true adder like the puff adder. And it's not very, very, very venomous like the puff adder. It's just venomous. It's got a single V on the neck. It's got hinged front fangs and cytotoxic venom. It's not going to kill you. Nobody's actually ever died from the snake, so there's no anti-venom from it, but a bite from it's going to ruin your week. It's very, very painful, and you might even need to get some antibiotics and stuff, lots of swelling and discomfort. But yeah, not life-threatening. You worry a little bit when it's a child or an elderly person, but I know of 2 cases lately in the area. One child got a dry bite, so no venom injected whatsoever. The snake was just telling him to back off. And the other child, a 21-month-old, actually went through a 10-day ordeal of discomfort, but she's fine now, no lasting effects. This snake I actually rescued from somebody that hit it with a weed eater, but it's healed up very nicely. Look at that. Hey? Oh, it's quite a hectic scar, and I was worried that it had some spinal damage, but actually the snake is doing really well. So it's about ready for release back into the wild where it belongs. We don't want to keep these guys for too long. They do belong in the wild, and it's a lot less stressful for a snake to be in the wild than in captivity. And they love to eat frogs and toads. So not a very easy diet to keep them on in captivity. So he was ready to go. Ready to go, little Night Adder. Should we just let it go back into the wild? Ah, there we go. It was nice looking after you for a while. But you can see from the patterns and the colors how similar they look. So the egg eater is basically copying that Night Adder, trying to look like a dangerous snake. There are quite a few snakes in the wild that do that. In some of my following videos I might bring up a few more examples. But that's all the snakes I've got for today. Thank you so much for watching Tiago's Wildlife channel. If you've been enjoying what we've been filming and you'd like to help me with spreading awareness, please do subscribe to my channel. It really helps. Okay, thank you so much, and until next time.